It's been said that chemists had a hand in winning World War I, and physicists played a role in winning World War II. Now for some, it's up to social scientists to help win the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Environmental correspondent James Williams is here to explain. James?
Thanks, Ray. One idea making its way around the military now is that the wars in the Middle East require U.S. troops to be culturally aware. In fact, the Cultural Resources Management Office at Fort Drum, New York, created training aids specifically designed to teach soldiers about cultural heritage in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Hey, we got suspected cache in the ruins up here.
These soldiers of 1st Brigade, 10th Mountain Division are approaching a mock site representing cultural remains.
Grab your attachment, go search a cache.
This gives soldiers experience in identifying culturally sensitive areas.
A lot of these guys haven't deployed, so it gives them at least an idea of what to look at or what it's going to look like when we do get over there.
I think it does help out a lot. Because, I mean, some of the scenarios that you see here with some of the buildings is some of the stuff that you actually encounter over there.
There's nothing here?
Nothing.
Check the walls. Fire!
Besides searching buildings, these soldiers practice engaging an enemy, firing upon them from culturally sensitive areas like cemeteries.
Part of our job is to make it as real for the soldiers as possible, and the best way to do that is to talk to our soldiers who are between deployments, have that in-theater experience, really listen carefully, and build them what they need.
Dr. Rush, Army leaders, and the soldiers who use these training facilities say they're great training tools, but with maybe one slight problem. They don't easily fit into your pocket like, say, a deck of cards. The folks at Fort Drum designed this deck of cards to teach soldiers about sacred cultural treasure, such as ancient ruins in Samarra and the Ctesiphon Arch, both in Iraq.
The more you look at something, obviously the more it's going to be ingrained in your head. So if you come up and we're looking for a cache and we find something shiny and gold, it's like, oh, hey, we probably shouldn't be digging here.
Dr. Rush says they'll create 40,000 decks in the first printing and distribute those to soldiers and Marines deploying to Iraq or Afghanistan.
Playing with them, whether it's playing with your buddies or playing with your children at home, but you've got that exposure to that message, and that just increases that awareness. Cultural training initiatives such as the mock cemeteries and remains, along with the deck of cards, helped Fort Drum win a Cultural Resources Management Award from the Defense Secretary. Dr. Rush says they're adding to the program by developing web-based training that will give soldiers more information about Iraq's and Afghanistan's history and heritage.